Welcome to the Red Slave Dive site on beautiful Bonaire. My name is Mike. My wife Jamie and I created our We Be Diving YouTube channel to share our scuba adventures with you. If you see something we can do better to improve your viewing experience, please leave us a comment. If you appreciate the video, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. The soft corals at this dive site hold all types of sea life. Brown chromis schools are everywhere along the coast of Bonaire. We quickly found a spotted moray eel hiding in the reef. One of my wife's favorite fish, the porcupine fish, is always amazing to watch. You will see many of these in our Bonaire videos. That is me coming into the background of the video shot. Sometimes I try to steer certain fish to my wife's camera. Purple rope coral like this is very abundant on the Bonaire Reef and is beautiful to see on both day and night dives. Red Slave is also a good site to witness schools of black durgon. These fish look black from a distance, but when up close you can see that they have a multicolor pattern in their scales. Four-eyed butterfly fish are common on Bonaire and are almost always in pairs or groups of 3 or more. You will almost never see just one four-eyed butterfly. Here is a school of blue parrot fish. They process their food into new sand for the beaches. You can see what a cloud this makes when they are busy processing. The plumes of sand they leave behind are almost comical. Here, my wife flips up the macro lens to try to get a nice close-up of a blue parrot fish. He runs off before she could get a true close-up. Next, she sees 3 rock beauty fish. These are some of the shyest fish on the reef, and it is often difficult to get close to them. Next up is a group of 3 spotted file fish. Typically, you see these 1 or 2 at a time. As you will see, 3 must be a crowd as 1 is chased off. The victor heads back to be with his friend. To the victor goes the spoils, is what they say. More brown chromis. You will also see schools of blue chromis on Bonaire. My wife tried for an up-close of several bicolored damselfish, but they quickly hid, so she pans to a sharp-nosed puffer instead. I warned you that you would see more porcupine fish in our videos. The way they propel with just their upper and lower dorsal fins is very interesting. The abundance of sea life along the Bonaire Reef is a wonder to behold. Another file fish, possibly the one who was chased out of the crowd earlier in the video as he is all alone. Very unusual up-close experience with a rock beauty fish. These fish almost never allow this type of filming to take place. They usually quickly swim for a hiding place in the reef rather than allowing a close-up like this. File fish are such a strange-looking fish, it is difficult to not take advantage of videoing them. They have a top fin very similar to a triggerfish that they raise to show off or give a sign of defensiveness. Red Slave is a great site to observe multiple turtles This one headed for the surface to get a breath. Another sea creature to watch for is the southern stingray. Typically, as you try to get a close-up, the rays are shy and will swim away. They are so graceful gliding through the water. In the distance, you can see another turtle. You will see the journey my wife took to get close to it. We have been lucky enough to have as many as 3 turtles in the camera frame at the same time here at the Red Slave Dive site. So if you want to have a turtle interaction on Bonaire, spend some time in the 20 to 40 foot depth range at this site. If you look closely, you can see several garden eels peeking out of the sand behind the turtle. In addition to turtle viewing, this site is also a good place to view groups of these garden eels. In the background here, you will see the telltale cloud of the blue parrot fish doing their job, making more beach sand. They are obviously good at their job. We left the turtle to get into the school of the blue parrot fish for a closer look. They are truly a beautiful blue color. There goes the turtle we just left in the background. It seems like every time we dive the Red Slave Dive site, we see this same school of blue parrot fish. This helps explain this sandy patch in the dive site. We move into the shallows towards the end of the dive and spend time looking in the rocks that hide many sea creatures. Here is a smooth trunk fish, a scorpion fish, and on to a trumpet fish. The variety of sea life in the shallows must be seen to be believed. Next up, my wife finds a flounder that blends in so well with its surroundings. The way they glide and contour their bodies to the seafloor is amazing to watch. Here is a juvenile yellow-tailed damselfish. The brilliant blue dots on their bodies look like they are shiny jewels. We found a green moray eel that seemed to be completely unresponsive and had been laying there long enough to have sand covering parts of its body. I took a chance and tried to get some water movement across its gills. It was a little nerve-wracking as I didn't know if he would appreciate the help or turn on me. When we left it, he was sitting upright and moving back to hide under the rocks. It isn't every day that you get to perform CPR on a moray eel. However, mouth-to-mouth was completely out of the question. You can tell I had some apprehension about trying to help this eel, and once he was aware enough to turn back towards me, we let him get back to the rocks on his own. I really hope that he survived. Another pair of four-eyed butterfly fish. Again, you will almost never find just one of these fish by itself. The smooth trunk fish are cute as a button and very abundant on Bonaire. You will also occasionally see a spotted version of the trunk fish along the Bonaire reefs. The shallows hold amazing sea life, but you must be careful of the blade fire coral patches that line many areas of the coastline. Here is a beautiful French angelfish, which is another of my wife's favorite fish. She found another flounder. Wait to see how well it blends to the sandy bottom. It nearly disappears on the sand. Not one, but two golden moray eels hanging out in the shallows, waiting for dark to go on the hunt. Sometimes a flashlight helps with videos even during a bright, sunshiny day. How about one more turtle for good measure before ending the dive? If you enjoyed the video, please let us know. Here is a quick view of the beautiful shoreline of the Red Slave Dive site. Thanks for watching.